Let's talk about immigration. You have said you're going to change immigration policy with an executive order by the end of the year. Republicans said, don't do it. Mitch McConnell, it's like waving a red flag in front of a bull. John Boehner, when you play with matches, you take the risk of burning yourself. Why not give them a chance to see what they can do on that and then take the executive order?
Number one, everybody agrees the immigration system is broken. And we've been talking about it for years now in terms of fixing it. We need to be able to secure our border. We need to make a legal immigration system that is more efficient, and we need to make sure that the millions of people who are here, many who've been here for a decade or more, and have American kids, and for all practical purposes are part of our community, that they pay a fine, they pay any penalties, they learn English, they get to the back of the line, but they have a capacity to legalize themselves here, because we don't have the capacity to deport 11 million people. Everybody agrees on that. I presided over a process in which the Senate produced a bipartisan bill. I then said to John Boehner, John, let's get this passed through the House. For a year, I stood back and let him work on this. He decided not to call the Senate bill, and he couldn't produce his own bill. And I told him at the time, John, if you don't do it, I've got legal authority to make improvements on the system. I'd prefer and still prefer to see it done through Congress, but every day that I wait, we're misallocating resources, we're deporting people that shouldn't be deported, we're not deporting folks that are dangerous and need to be deported. So John, I'm going to give you some time, but if you can't get it done before the end of the year, I'm going to have to take the steps that I can to improve the system.
So are you saying here today their time is run out?
What I'm saying to them, actually their time hasn't run out. I'm going to do what I can do through executive action. It's not going to be everything that needs to get done. And it will take time to put that in place. And in the interim, the minute they pass a bill that addresses the problems with immigration reform, I will sign it, and it supersedes whatever actions I take, and I'm encouraging them to do so. On parallel track, we're going to be implementing an executive action, but if in fact a bill gets passed, nobody's going to be happier than me to sign it, because that means it will be permanent rather than temporary. So they have the ability, the authority, the control to supersede anything I do through my executive authority by simply carrying out their functions over there. And if in fact it's true that they want to pass a bill, they've got good ideas, nobody's stopping them, and the minute they do it, and the minute I sign that bill, then what I've done goes away.
We're going to have to take a break here.